What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know why my last video didn't upload till today. Like, it was processing, but I guess when I went to bed, like, I checked my phone and I saw it didn't upload, but it is what it is. New day. I'm counting this as my second upload, I guess, but it's really just my upload for today, which is supposed to be. But hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a little bit of a plateau-ish type of day, and I'm tired of having these, on and off days. And the whole goal right now is just for me to move forward and keep moving forward. But like, sometimes, like, and this month a lot of people are talking about it, and I didn't say anything yet about it, but it's no longer like, oh my God, I don't want to say it now, that's so like bad. I mean, it still is technically, but like, people are more focused on men's mental health and like mental awareness this month, and I feel like that should be looked at as like a month of just like, okay, we acknowledge this, but don't like pretend that it's something so serious that like, that you're gonna be there for people. Like, you know what it is? It's like social media has made people feel like that this is something that people care about, when really it's just a way for them to say it and make it look like they care. But in all realms of all of this, because I've dealt with this my whole life, nobody is coming to save you or care about you or anything. Nobody's gonna feel bad for you when you're having your bad days, or so, like, like, in as much as like, oh, and I'm being a realist with this, like, oh, you're the problem, like, you can't think like that, because we need to stop telling men to tough it out. Like, it's really what you have to do, in all seriousness. Like, in all realms of all of this, like, okay, you can support men and their mental health issues, or men's mental health awareness, but in the grand scheme of things, you can't, like, there's a word for that, like, you can't, like, not, like, we as men aren't meant to be babied, you know what I mean? Like, we're not meant to be like I don't know how to explain it. Like, we kind of have to tough these things out, because we're not given no, like, we're not given no real, I'm trying to find the words right now and they're not coming out. Like, everyone else is let off the hook, like kids and women, right? Like, that, off of everything. Like, they can be held completely, you can't really hold them accountable for stuff, but as a man, you're held accountable for everything you do in your life. Your responsibilities and expectations are meant to be there as a man. So you need to kind of have that in order. And it's hard. Like, life is hard for all of us. Like, I'm going to speak for many of us. Like, as a man, life is hard, and I acknowledge this. And there will be someone in there, and you can say this to a woman, and I'm not trying to make this come off as sexist, whatever it is. A woman's going to be like, life is hard. But then they will be the same person to try to support men's mental health awareness. Like, that doesn't, you can't, it's not something for people to really like it makes me laugh, and it doesn't, because it's just like, they're not us. We have expectations we have to meet. They don't. Kids don't, women don't, men do. And we need to be stronger, okay? Like, I'm there for this is speaking for myself too. Like, we need to be stronger people, emotionally, physically, emotionally, mentally, and physically. We have to be stronger. So this is my take. Like, you could support this and really, like, agree and make sure that, okay, us as men, like, we should be more thought about when stuff like this has come around, and this time of the month is like around, right? Like, acknowledge this. And that's great. That's a great amount of people that are acknowledging this. But at the same time, don't pretend and act like, this is something that people genuinely care about. They don't. Everyone cares about, a lot of people just really care about themselves. And you have to be strong-minded. You have to be physically strong. You have to be emotionally strong. You have to be mentally strong. You need to just be the best you. And this is why I say it every day. Be better than who you were yesterday. Stay away from vices. keep doing your healthy habits. And it is tough. Like this life, like the life we live is tough. Like, but like I said, you can't compare. You're not supposed to compare. And the only person you got to compare yourself is you to yourself from yesterday, and to be better than who you were yesterday. And I'll be one to say this, and I can say it for myself. Like, if I know I'm having something going on with myself and I'm really feeling at my lowest, the last thing I want to do is be babied. The last thing I want to have done to me is be babied. I want to be built up. I want to be told, like, you can fight what you're feeling right now and be better, because you are better. That's my take. This is how I feel, and this is my take. And this actually kind of just came like this. I wasn't even thinking about it, but I feel like I needed to talk about it right now, because it's just like, this is literally what this whole month is being kind of geared towards, other than fucking other shit going on. Like that's one thing I've been seeing a lot recently online. So this is my take on men's mental health awareness month. Like, your mental health is more important than anything, because without a strong mind, you can't have everything else kind of just goes. You need to have a strong mind, strong body. Everything else comes after the mind. I tell myself that too when I go to the gym and I work out. It's all a mental trick. You can literally, like, there's like, say, like, I'm gonna say this is so like off topic. There have been stories of mothers lifting cars to pick their kids up because they want to save their kid, because of the mind. Like, they know in the back of their head, like in their mind, like they're putting their mind to do that because they know it's like, it's not only a survival thing, but it's so random. But when I tell myself in the gym, I'm going to hit 10 muscle ups, I do 10 muscle ups. If I have to lift 185, I'm going to lift 185. If I'm telling myself to be strong and, you know, not make myself feel and put myself down and make myself feel low, I'm going to be at a higher, vibration. My vibration's going to be higher, and I'm not going to let things that usually would bother me, or like anybody that lets anything bother them, I'm not going to, because that's the power of the mind. So, like I said, guys, have a strong mind, and everything else will follow. I do support everyone that is going through stuff and tough times right now, but I'm just here to remind you guys that this shit is something that, it's an invisible war that we all go through. It's completely invisible. Nobody else is going to understand you but yourself. And as long as you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you can surpass these things on your own, and don't convince yourself that you need help, you don't need help. I've told myself this many of times, like when I'm going through the worst ever, and I've had people suggest me to go there. Like, the best therapy is, you know, time for yourself in the best way, and just analyzing everything and putting yourself, just like putting things above your ego, if that makes sense. I don't want to keep like rambling, but all I want to say is you can beat this like feeling down. If you ever feel down, or if you ever feel lost, like, you could beat that. This isn't something that you can just like, and it's hard, but like I said, life is hard, and I'm not discrediting anybody that feels that type of way, but it's all mentality at the end of the day. And I believe that because I've been there. So if there's anybody that's going to tell you anything, it'll be me, because I've been there. So other than that, guys, though, it's a little serious video right now, but it is what it is, and that's how I feel, and this is my take. You could debate me anywhere else, but if you're not and you agree with me, I appreciate that. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are very like-minded like me. So that's all I have to say for today, guys. You know, stay healthy, stay with a clear mind, believe in yourself, and stay strong. And it's hard, but you can do it if you tell yourself to do it. I'm gonna go, guys. I want to go inside and eat. It's almost 10 minutes. Leave a like, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, I'm gonna make sure this video gets uploaded before 12, because I messed up last night. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Have a good night. Peace.